Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this boys basketball video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, open once again for indoor dining. We're at Orange Lutheran for a CIF Southern Section quarterfinal in the boys basketball Division 2A bracket. The Lancers, led by senior guard Yeet Arcan, the fourth place team out of the Trinity League, going up against Long Beach Poly. Junior point guard Christian Watson was huge in the Jackrabbits' second round win, and senior big man Jalen Petrie, a matchup nightmare for just about anybody. And the Poly D made Olu uncomfortable early. Denham Jones Dawson, the ball handler, and you're going to need Genuine to find room in those jeans. No points for nearly 4 minutes for the Lancers in their home gym, and Poly is absolutely loving that as they force the turnover there. Watson then hits from the elbow. Jackrabbits up 6-0 early, but Arcan finally gets Olu on the board with this and one. More importantly, that was the second foul on Christian Watson. Poly getting points from the supporting cast like Anthony Robinson with this offensive rebound. Then off the inbound, Lorenzo Marsh. Give me all three of these as the Jackrabbits cooking early offensively. But for Olu, the bank was open for their offense as they began to wake up a little bit. But Petrie was just on one from the outset. Steal and the bang out as the Jackrabbits are up 20-13 after the first quarter. Exactly what you wanted to see going on the road, getting off to that good start after struggling early in the last game. But Poly quickly went from Wayne Manor to Arkan Asylum as Yeet was ready to eat in the second quarter. Lancers on a 10-0 run to take the lead back, and it went from bad to worse when Watson picked up his third foul and would have to sit for the rest of the first half. Just 4 points for him as momentum was definitely wearing white, more specifically white denim, as Dawson gonna throw it down here. 23-20 is the Orange Lutheran lead as the crowd started to get into it as well. But Poly found its footing. This Petrie bucket is Poly's first second quarter points at the 3:15 mark. Then Robinson going to drop a beautiful dime to Marcel Hayes inside for two. After the game, Petrie said he was just trying to do exactly what Christian Watson does as far as going to the basket. That looked pretty good. That looked like Seawat. The Lancers do get this buzzer beater from Zachary Wright to tie the game. It's 28-all at halftime. So a big second quarter for the Lancers. Still anybody's ball game. Jackrabbits very happy to have Watson back on the floor as he hits two early buckets in the third quarter. But Olu trading blows. They get this three from Seth Brown. He had 11 points for the Lancers. Then just 2 minutes into the third quarter, Watson picks up his fourth foul. He'd played 8 total minutes in the first 3 quarters and had 8 points. Arkan, meanwhile, looking to take advantage for Olu. That's 2 of his team-high 16. But again, Poly holding down the fort. Robinson gets 2. And then just Jalen effing Petrie, man, gets the steal. He's going to go coast to coast. Keep in mind, he's 6'8". That's probably not what he was trying to do there, but he will take that and one. That caps a 7-0 Poly run to put them back on top in the third. But no surprise that Yeet is a shooter. Lancers going to cling to a 42-40 advantage after 3 quarters. Still anybody's ball game. Tough spot for Poly on the road. Watson just didn't have a problem scoring as long as he was actually in the ball game. Obviously, Petrie, a total mismatch for Olu, getting anything he wanted on his way to a game-high 24. And then even off this miss from Watson, I mean, that's just light on the glass as Petrie just tips it right back up and in. Poly definitely feeling it with those two working together. An 8-2 run to start the fourth. Jackrabbits up 48-44. But really, it was Poly's defense that came alive in the fourth quarter. Olu had just 4 points in the first 7 minutes. Rabbits just contesting shots, and after getting misses, more importantly, not allowing any second chance opportunities. Consistent rebounding for Poly as Olu was just not feeling this Jackrabbit zone that they were looking at, and just couldn't hit shots in their own gym. Time running off the clock, Jackrabbits in the lead, and it really just turned into missed shots for the Lancers. Poly would get the rebound, come the other way, and then eventually get fouled. This is all part of a 20-4 run for Poly to start that fourth quarter after they were down by 2. Traveling Jackrabbits fans are loving it. And Poly at the free throw line, 13 of 15 in the fourth quarter. Watson, 9 of 10 by himself. He had 13 of his 21 points in the fourth. C-Watt just toying with the Orange Lutheran trap as Poly's defense turned a nail-biter to a laugher in that fourth quarter, outscoring Olu 27-7 in the final quarter. And now that's enough to crack a smile. Jackrabbits win it 67-49 and wave goodbye to the Olu students. They advance to Friday's semifinal where they'll visit Los Altos. But no road playoff win is complete for Poly until we get...
Thanks for having us!
That's right, always appreciative guests are the Jackrabbits as they move on to the CIF semifinals, and you can bet that the 562 will be there to see how the Jackrabbits do in that one. We want to thank all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center, for their support of local sports coverage. And if you want to follow these Jackrabbits the rest of the way as they pursue a CIF championship, you know you got to keep it locked right here at the562.org.